gotta ask you this. I know you hate stuff like this, but Keith Thurman did an interview with Mill City Boxing. Shouts out to my man Mill City. He said, all you have to do is send a contract.
I'm tired of hearing that.
Well, according to your pop, Espinosa already offered him the fight.
Yeah, we trying. There's like nothing else I can do. Like I get tired of hearing his name when they keep bringing it up. Like we trying. Like he keep acting like he never got an offer before, but all right, whatever. It is what it is.
What do you make when guys pull that shit? Where you've been in the back rooms trying to make fights happen, then they get on camera and act like, all you got to do is send me a contract. But what's the numbers going to be on the contract?
I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. Like the guys, they don't want to fight. They looking for. I feel like he looking for a way out. Like he just want a cash out for because he older. He still can fight. He's still good, but. He older. He just trying to find a big payday. That's why I think he keep calling out Crawford and who else he called out? I think he called out somebody else for exhibition, commercial for exhibition or something like that. I think he's just trying to cash out right now. I don't think he's really focused and locked in on boxing.
So that was Jaron Boots Ennis, and that is how he feels about the way Keith Thurman's been behaving lately. With the saying that nobody sent him an offer. 1 minute he'll say, I'm ready to fight. All he got to do is send a contract. But you hear Boots saying pretty much we reached out to him and nothing. At this point, as far as Keith Thurman goes, I mean, I think at this point he needed to just sit down, bro. Just retire. He had many opportunities to jump back in the fray. He hasn't fought since Barrios. He looked okay against Barrios, coming off that long layoff, given that he came off that long layoff. But I mean, what is he doing, man? He ain't doing nothing. He's not progressing. He's just going backwards. He's just regressing. He's not progressing in the sport. And he only has one knockout. I mean, one loss, which is a shame, So I'm like, come on now. What are you doing now? What are you putting into the sport? What do you really want to do? I mean, to be honest, man, at this point, Keith Thurman is pretty much a non-factor, man. He's been a non-factor since he lost to Pacquiao. It wasn't the loss to Pacquiao that made him a non-factor. It's all of the inactivity, the long layoffs. This is from 2019, so we're going into a new year. And he hasn't been relevant for about 4 years, and that's his choice because he had many choices to jump in the ring with some good fighters, Terrence Crawford, Boots. He could have jumped in the ring with some real dudes, and he hasn't taken the opportunity to do that yet, man. All he's been doing is running his mouth all these years and wasting time. And he's a good fighter, but the longer he wait, he just is going into obscurity. The longer he just doesn't fight and keeps doing all of this, these antics, these back and forth, these get into these verbal spats, and he's up there talking to Boots' family like, yeah, all you gotta do is send this and all of this for the camera, when everybody already know what's up. So I'm not sure what Keith Thurman at this point brings to the sport. But man, I just need my personal opinion. I just think he need to sit down somewhere, bro. Let get out the way. If you ain't fighting, get out the way. What's the point of running your mouth if you ain't fighting nobody, bro? So I want to know what y'all think about Keith Thurman at this point, man. Should he just be a commentator, because he's a good commentator. He know the sport. I think he should just be a commentator on real big fights and stuff like that. And just hang him up, bro. Because he wasted all his. He still has a bit of time left in boxing. As far as his age, he's wasting a lot of time. He's wasting time, bro. And before you know it, he's gonna be 40 years old. Like, damn, I could have took the Crawford if I could have fought. I could have showed people I still was relevant. I still was one time. Showing these youngins what it is. Or I could have shared the ring with Terrence Crawford. you know, even Errol Spence, you know, back to the Errol Spence where he was doing all of that ducking shit, you know. So it's just like, you know, you duck Spence. You know, you could have fought Spence back then, and possibly probably could have beat him. But here we are, 2023, and this dude only fought one time since Pacquiao, man. It's crazy. But anyway, let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Subscribe with Life Box, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.